Welcome back to another video, and on today's video we'll be talking about how this got me into a lot of trouble, and that's coming up right after this. Hey everybody, welcome back to Just Justin. I am Justin, and on today's video, we'll be talking about computers and how this computer almost ended my marriage right after it started. So it is an AT&T Globalist computer. So let's move this out of the way. So I've been looking for an ad I had for this computer. I still have it. I saved it. I know what it's in, but I don't know where it's at. Since we moved, yeah, there's a few totes I haven't been through yet. Okay, like maybe 25. Okay, it's probably stuff I don't even need. So I haven't really been looking for it. But so this AT&T Globalist computer, it came out and RC Billy was carrying it, and I went to pick it up. I mean, it was a 75 megahertz Pentium chip by Intel. It had 8 megabits of RAM. Yes, 8 megabits of RAM. And a 1.2 gigabit hard drive. I told my wife after she got mad at me because I bought it without asking her. I was just used to going out and buying whatever I wanted to buy. I didn't know this thing marriage was you're supposed to talk to your spouse about finances. Yeah, she was really super mad. But I got it. It has a CD-ROM on it, and it has a 1.44 floppy. And on the back, it has VGA dot matrix, for printers and stuff like that. And it's got telephone wires, and yeah, and it had room for expansion, but I didn't put anything into it. And I was like, I will never run out of room on this. This will be the last computer I ever buy. Yeah, it wasn't the last computer I bought. But yeah, this was a big deal back then. Going from a DOS computer. Yes, my parents had an Atari computer. And it was DOS based. And I played games on it a lot. I did some word processing on it. But you had to take out your big old floppy. Like this right here. Like this floppy right here. And you had to change it out all the time to go on to the next level. But that was it. Yeah, Atari computer. When my dad bought it, he was like, okay, this is going to go far. Atari's a good brand. But as we know, it didn't go very far. And then AT&T bought out NCR, and they put out these personal computers, but they were losing billions of dollars shortly after, like maybe 6 or 7 years after they bought NCR. And so they discontinued the computers and just stuck with what they knew. Telephones. The computers. Yeah. So this is my first computer. Yeah, I have had several since then. I built my own. I built 2 or 3 of them. I built my own server. And the computers were just evolving. I went from 8 megabits of RAM. And I think my server back in 2001 had, I think it was 32 gigabits. And it had, I think it was 56 gigabit hard drives, because I striped my server, so I so my website would load faster. Yeah, I did host my own website here. Not here, but I did host it in my basement at my old house. And I also hosted in my own Exchange server. Yep. I was a nerd. But yeah, I've had computers. I put DVD burners in them. Yeah, this one came with a CD-ROM. But I ended up getting a DVD burner. And that was really super nice when I was burning DVDs. And, CD writer. I burned a lot of CDs as well of music that I could put in my CD player in my car. Now I just stream everything off my phone. Or a little USB I can put into my car. But yeah, so computers is where I started headed. When I picked up this bad boy right here, I headed in a different direction. Yes, I was still doing my business management degree. I was still, focusing on getting that big, huge business job that would pay me a crap load of money. But computers is where it was. And in 2001, no, it was 2001 when after I was working my way up the chain at the company I was working for, and I got laid off because a family friend needed a job. I don't know why they would lay off the person who knew the system the best and had the most access in the company. I don't know. That's a good question. But I started doing tech support because I needed something to do, support my family. And so then I got a job in 2003 at a computer place. And that is where it exploded. My interest in computers I started getting all these tech gadgets and stuff. My wife hated it. I built my own computer. It was fast as heck. I got a special deal on an Intel processor, the top of the line back then. I built my computer and I built my server with that Intel package that we got as a computer company. We had Microsoft products, everything. So I didn't have to spend money. That was a good thing. And so my wife was, I did have to buy the computer, but I didn't have to spend as much as I would have if I bought it from the shelf. And I bought monitors. I bought the first flat screen monitor in my life. It was a tiny little 13-inch. Whatever happened to that? I think I gave it to DI. Or I threw it away. I don't know. Maybe I still have it downstairs. I have a lot of computer stuff downstairs. And so I have a lot of these computers. Yes, I've had I've had a Dell as well. But that is, the computers are where it was at. Then it led into web hosting, and then it led into cybersecurity where I'm at now. Yes, my information technology degree, I went back to school and got another bachelor's degree, and I was 2 classes short when I stopped. But just because I ran out of money and time. I was working graveyards too, and I was just dead to the world. So my information technology degree led me into cybersecurity where I'm at now. So I currently have a lot to do with computers. That's basically what my job is, software, and that goes on computers. Well, it's really on the cloud, but do we really have a cloud? It's a bunch of servers at a data center somewhere. So I don't know why they call it the cloud, but computers is where I got it. And yes, this AT&T, let me see this. AT&T Globalist 363 TPC was the first computer I bought on my own. And I realized then I would have to talk to my wife about buying stuff, especially big, expensive stuff. I think this was like $1,200. And back then, and when I got it, 1995-ish, that was $1,200 was a crap load of money. So that's what I'll be talking about for the next little bit is computers, laptops, and stuff like that, and my experience with them and what I would recommend. It all depends on who you are. Would I recommend a desktop? No, I wouldn't. I would not recommend a desktop. I'm sorry, but yeah, I would not recommend a desktop. They're just too big and bulky and you can't carry them. But until next time, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Until next time, I, Justin, will see you in the next one. Bye.